So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. We may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another. What's up, Opinions Mostly? Friends, family, faithful viewers. Heyo!
What is up?
Thanks for joining us on another installment of Opinions Mostly. Obviously, you know this is the only football podcast you need to watch because we get all the information, gather it all from our sources, and bring it directly to you, the faithful viewer. So, sitting directly across from me, you might notice there's only one man, myth, and legend today. And give it up for my left hand, Aaron, the Hammer Quillen.
Thank you. Happy to be here with you, Nicholas. Happy to be here.
I'm so happy you're with me too. You know.
Cheers. Yes.
Honestly, if I had to pick between you or special teams, you already know. No. Joe, edit that out. Don't watch that. Wait,
cut that.
Joe is our editor. That's gonna be awkward.
Yes, this is true.
Joe, special teams is at the Denver Nuggets opening game against OKC. So look for him on TV. I don't know where he's sitting, but that's why he's not here today with us.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm your host, Nick the Shark Herbst. Let's jump right into it, Aaron. How about them Raiders? Oh. Raiders.
I guess who really is surprised at this point? Okay. Just nothing good came from the offense. Aiden O'Connell broke his thumb on his throwing hand, so
right at the beginning.
Yep, he's going to be out. So now we're with Gardner Minshew. The Raiders picked up Desmond Ridder this week. I'm hoping for one of those mid-season quarterback pickup Cinderella stories where the whole season gets turned around and he's just throwing touchdowns and stuff.
Hell yeah.
We play the Chiefs this weekend, and
hell yeah.
I'm thinking, why not? We're gonna lose him anyway. Throw him in there, see what he's got.
Wait, you play the Chiefs this weekend?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And the Raiders are still the last team to beat the Chiefs, too.
Oh, they still will be the last
team. Yes, they will. Because they are not getting beat this weekend by the shitty Raiders.
Oh, man.
I am honestly starting to believe in the tanking conspiracy. To get
Tell
Sanders.
Enlighten our viewers.
Yeah, because Tom Brady is now a part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, 10%. And Mark Davis has made it clear that he's going to be part of a quarterback program. And Tom Brady has ties to, I don't know how to say his first name, Sanders, in Boulder, Colorado. Whatever fucking team that is, that he's already mentoring him. So it's looking like we're tanking to draft him next year, so Tom Brady can take him under his wing and do that.
That's great.
Yeah, I've never been one to believe in tanking, and I hate it. I think that's exactly what we're doing, and it's fucking stupid.
Okay, hear me out. Hypothetically, what if you guys somehow beat Kansas City this week? Does that change your whole perspective and your attitude towards?
No, it doesn't, because the Raiders are historically known for beating teams they shouldn't and losing to teams they should beat.
So you're saying we should put a $10 bet on the Raiders?
Yeah, because there is a chance that they will win. They are known for beating fucking good teams.
I wonder what that payout would be.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah, because I don't believe in Minshew. This is the worst football he's played in his career.
Poor Gardner.
Yeah, it's just Luke Getsy is the root cause of all this problem this year with our offense. The offensive schemes just fucking suck. He sucks. He needs to go. You can tell AP's done with him, sending him up to the booth. That was the whole thing. Doesn't want him on the sideline. Put him up in the booth so maybe he can see plays better, because obviously what he's doing is not working.
Yeah. Gotta try something.
Yep.
Yeah.
but we'll
Well,
see.
I mean, if the tanking theory is correct, I mean, at least, you know, you always got next year, maybe. Maybe it works.
Whoop-de-doo.
Living in the moment.
It's either that or another 20-year fucking quarterback carousel that,
Yeah. Well, you
I've
don't want
seen
that.
before. So, yeah.
That's not good for anybody.
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
know.
Well, shifting gears to a much more successful, exciting team, not owned by Tom Brady. The one and only Green Bay Packers, baby. I mean, fuck. The NFC North is stacked. We already know. We already talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
when Detroit went over there and whooped the Vikings' ass, knocked them down a peg, that was great for us. Packers are at 5-2. Okay, we're 3-1 at home. Obviously, 3-1. That's how we always are. But I obviously was so just eyes glued to the TV. Texans game was tough. It was like back and forth, and then it got scary towards the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And it all came down to our kicker, which was our new kicker, McManus.
Brandon
He hadn't
McManus.
he hadn't kicked an actual field goal in 230 something days, because of his investigation. The NFL did all kinds of investigations to make sure he didn't sexually harass that stewardess or whatever on their plane and whatnot. They said he didn't, and he's back in the game. So, anyways, it's a perfect way to sum up how I felt about kickers. Is like nerve wracking. Our kickers always suck. We got cursed ever since Mason Crosby tanked and went downhill. Everything was just miserable. He comes in to hit the game winning field goal, 3 seconds left on the clock. I mean, it was a 50 something yard. I think it was 50 yards. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, if he misses this, I'm gonna freak out. Like, that's the end. Like I told you, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? He hit it, nailed it. He nailed it twice actually, because they called the timeout.
Right, yep.
Maybe the first time, nailed it again. It was a little closer the second time. I was like, he's gonna miss, but he made it. The most exciting game I watched all year was definitely that one, and I just want to give him his flowers, as Joe would say. He deserved it. He earned it. I'm proud and happy that he's on our team, and we might have found ourselves a kicker. Thank Jesus.
I mean, yeah, good for you guys, man. What's it like to win games?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to tank. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, I mean, sorry. Anyways, beating also Houston was a big deal because Houston's a powerhouse team.
Yes.
We're both 5-2 now, so it was exciting. Romeo Dobbs was hot, 94 yards. He's doing his thing, which he had his problems the last couple of weeks, but he's back on track. So I'm just stoked. It was a good game. I look forward to the rest of the season, and who knows, when it comes playoff time, it's going to be a disaster for the NFC. Someone's going to get their heart broken. It's
yeah. Great. I mean, look at the Vikings. They're still undefeated, right?
No, they lost to Detroit.
Okay. But still, so they're 5-1 or 6-1, whatever it is.
Yeah.
The Lions are just a powerhouse. Looks like the Bears now are starting to get wheels and find their legs. But yeah, I think you're right. Someone's gonna get their heart broken there. It'd be a miracle if all four teams went into the playoff, with that extra wild card spot. So
dude,
yeah.
Shit. That would be nuts.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if that's possible. Is that possible?
No.
All 14? No, I don't.
No,
They
it's
couldn't
gotta
be
3, I think.
Yeah, it could be 3, but there's no way all 4 could go.
What? Because 12. Is it 12 or 14 teams that go?
I think now, because they added the extra. Oh, someone scored a touchdown. Nope,
already?
No, it was just telling me everything started. Because I have a couple players in tonight's game. Yeah, I don't think all 4 could go because I think they did add to an extra wild card spot both the divisions because of the extra week.
How fucking wild would that be? That'd be awesome.
I know.
First time in history.
I don't think if I had to pick one team in that division to not go, it'd probably be the Bears.
That's a good answer, and I agree 110%. Yeah, screw the Bears. They got a good matchup next, or is it this week? Yeah, I think it's this week. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Let's not rush ourselves. Let's not get too far ahead. I need to drink more beer. I've been kind of really good at not drinking. I think our last episode I didn't drink.
Yeah.
So I this half a beer's kind of hit me already. Okay. Anyways,
what? Thursdays are not good drinking days for me because I work in the morning.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. But tomorrow night,
I have to get to work, man.
I have to be there at 8, but I wake up at 6:30 to get ready.
Mm.
And I hate waking up early, so
Shout out Black Oak Casino. What's your guys' motto? Do you guys have a motto?
escape your everyday or something like that.
No.
This is why I don't work in marketing.
It's okay. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
shout out Black Oak sponsor us.
Yeah. Sponsors.
So running through week 7 real quick. Patriots got their ass whooped by the Jaguars, which I would say is surprising because they're a more physical team, but I guess in reality the Jaguars are a better team.
And according to their coach, the Patriots coach, that's a soft team. Nick, they're a soft team.
Don't you just love how foot and mouth disease? That's like a Seahawks beat the Falcons, Battle of the Birds 34-14. Geno Smith still looking crazy. I'm interested to do the hammering the stats because I want to know where he's at on that list.
Yep. Looking at it right now, actually. Wow.
I can read your mind, but
foreshadowing.
It's like we scripted this whole thing. Titans lost to the Bills, dude, 34-10. Wow, what a shocker. Sarcasm.
Speaking of rebuild down there in Nashville, Tennessee, I think we got one going on. Yeah. They're trying to figure out what quarterback they want. If maybe they need to draft again next year.
They probably, you know what? Yeah. You're not alone, at least, Aaron.
Yeah, that's true.
There's lots of people going through it, just on different sides of the fence. All right. Bengals and Browns. Bengals 21, Browns 14. We all know all these games had big things happen in them, or at least after had big things happen in them. But we all know what happened to our man Deshaun. Our man, yeah, right. Not mine. Not my quarterback. 21.
Hashtag not my quarterback.
Hashtag don't touch me.
Yeah. Or don't touch him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. Dolphins lost to the Colts 10-16. There's speculation that Tua is going to come back this week. I don't know if that's a great idea. Do we talk about guardian cap?
Not his comment. No, we haven't talked about that.
Let's just do that real quick. He said he's not going to wear one. Aaron, do you think that's a smart move?
No, but you know what? I agree with him. It's his own personal choice. And whatever he wants to do is what he's going to do. And it shouldn't really fall on what anybody else thinks. It's his brain, his CTE problem. He's the one that has to deal with it. So he knows the consequences. He's an adult. He can make that choice for himself, I feel like.
If only more people thought like you.
No.
My question is he able to make that decision on his own due to his concussions? That's my question.
I mean, you don't really know you have CTE until you're dead, right? So, like,
that's what I'm saying, man.
Like, there's no proof that his mind isn't there. Really,
that's a little, that's just
yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, all joking aside, it is serious, obviously.
It is.
Okay, it is.
Your mind is important.
Yeah, I would wear one. Shit, I'd at least wear one for like 3 games and see how it felt, see if it made me any different.
And on the other side, I don't get people making fun of that a couple linemen that are choosing to wear them. Like, let them wear them.
Yeah,
fuck it.
And have you seen the ridiculous oversized hats that all the fans wear? I mean,
yeah, come on, like who cares? We're still
big. Like
we're still getting football, and they're being safe. Like whatever.
Yeah, exactly. The fans don't have to wear those for their safety. They just wear them to look like assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, anyways, I digress. Lions and Vikings, we already touched on it, but 31-29, another close game. We'll see. The Vikings are playing right now, obviously Joe's team.
Yep.
Shit. Joe really messed up going to this damn Denver game tonight.
Yeah.
What happened? Touchdown?
No.
Not yet.
But the Vikings are in the 5-yard line. Let's see what happens here.
Let's go, Aaron Jones.
Nope. Aaron Jones' block, easy walk-in touchdown. Looks like Darnold to Oliver, their tight end. Unguarded.
Who's got him on the deep pick? Come on.
Yeah, right. I think that's a tight end, or he's a receiver.
That's bullshit, is what it is. That's bullshit.
That was a good. That was a good play there.
That seemed too easy.
Solid.
That's too
Yeah.
quick.
No, their line just sat there and fucking held the Rams
But it took
away
4
from
minutes off the
Darnold.
clock.
Yeah, I mean he's wide open. Like, dang, it's crazy.
This is
First touchdown.
this is the episode Joe should have been on because his team actually won a game against you, obviously, last week. And now his team is actually actively playing against Scott's team, the Vikings, right now.
Yep.
I mean, what is going on with this guy? Does he even
This
work?
guy.
I think he needs to lose his job.
I think so.
Um.
Anyway, continuing on.
Anyway, we're talking about some good stuff here. Eagles, Giants. Eagles destroyed the Giants 28-3. Not surprising. Jalen Hurts, 114 for 1 touchdown. Not super impressive stats against the Giants, first of all. AJ Brown, I picked Devontae to get a touchdown. I thought for sure he was going to. Bullshit is what I said. It's all in the script. Raider. Well, we already said it. We'll say it again. 15-20. Okay. Panthers, a Commander. Washington football team. No. So this is Jaden Daniels, right? He gets rib injury, which we'll talk about some injuries here in a second. But he didn't even play the game, right? He played like the first quarter. They beat the Panthers 7-40. Does that say more about the Panthers, or does that say more about the Washington Commanders? God.
I would say a little bit of both because we know the Panthers suck, right?
Right.
And we know that the Commanders have been good. Now they can be good with whoever is in the backfield. I mean, honestly, too, I guess one side to look at is Jaden Daniels and Marcus Mariota have very similar quarterback styles. So I think they both fit well for that offense that they got going on over there. So it does show that the Washington Commanders as a whole are just a good team now.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Like and they clearly have a game plan and they know what they want to do. They execute it well. Mariota, who would have thought,
I mean, Dan Quinn, their head coach, right? He's been on winning teams in Atlanta, took that Atlanta team to the Super Bowl where they did lose, but had one hell of a season, so he knows how to win.
I remember when he got fired, and I was like, that didn't really make a lot of sense to me. But
I remember that too.
You gotta make plays, I guess. So
it took a couple years off as defensive coordinator down in Dallas, so now he's HC again, winning games.
Yeah, wasn't Mariota was a Raider for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, a couple of years.
Yeah, and how did he do? I don't remember.
He played a couple times and he made plays, scored touchdowns for us when Carr got hurt. So
I wonder why he hasn't stuck. I mean, I remember he was with the Titans for a long time too.
Yeah.
Which the Titans, they're building this pattern and reputation for getting rid of good players like Malik Willis, first of all. I mean, now Mariota. And we all know, last but not least, but we'll talk about it in a second. It's just kind of funny. I find that hilarious. It's because they're rebuilding their new stadium, so they're rebuilding their whole team just for no reason at all. All right. Anyways, we might have a special guest next week. One of my buddies is a big Commanders fan, and he's stoked. So stay tuned, guys. We'll let you know. Chiefs. This game was crazy. Chiefs 49ers 28-18. The reason why I say this game was crazy is because I thought the Niners were going to stand up. I thought they were going to dethrone the Chiefs. Questions about the Niners, Aaron?
I mean, they've been riddled with injuries. Let's be honest, offensively and defensively. And I think it's really starting to show that if they don't have their key players, they're not a good team.
Trash. Do you like Brock Purdy as a quarterback?
No, he's inconsistent.
Yeah.
So
I can agree with inconsistent.
Yeah, but I mean, he makes plays. He's not bad.
Yeah, he rushed 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he rushed for 2 touchdowns. But I think that's because Jordan Mason started out so damn hot.
Yeah.
Right. And then he slowed down, stopped working. Brock Purdy obviously has to do the most. He's trying to turn into like one of those quarterbacks that can do it all, but it doesn't work. And like you said, they lost Ayuk, right? And Debo Samuel, he's been injured. I think he's back that he's
I
playing.
think I think Kittle got injured too.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess your playmakers are stepping out. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm pretty stoked about it because I hate the Niners.
Me too. Oh, me too. I
Yeah.
mean, luckily for you, I mean, do you have a lot of Niner fans out there? Do you see a lot of
I
Niner
mean,
fans?
not really, no.
Yeah, I mean, because I guess over here, you know how it is. The hometown
Yeah.
Niner fans are just all just douchebags.
Yeah.
Every
Oh yeah.
last one of them. And I know a couple of you have been watching, and
Who? Does the name start with a C? Is there guy name start with a
no,
C? Oh,
no,
thank God.
no. Just kidding.
Okay. I was gonna say
Yeah,
shout out to fuck you,
yeah,
asshole.
no.
Yeah. I'm not a big Niners fan. Obviously,
Yeah,
they take us out of the playoffs every single year, so fuck them.
that's true.
But this year's different. This year's different,
Yeah.
baby. It's about time. Our time is now.
Hmm.
I think it'll be Chiefs Packers Super Bowl, and the Packers are just gonna dominate. I'm just gonna put that out there right now.
Dang, man, because I'm going Chiefs Lions Super Bowl, so I guess we'll see.
Fuck you, dude.
Realism. I don't have bias.
Realism. I just want to point out right now. You might talk about this. I don't want to steal your thunder, but Patrick Mahomes has the same amount of interceptions as Jordan Love, but Jordan Love has twice the amount of touchdowns as Patrick
Hmm.
Mahomes.
Hmm.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
No.
Smoke the Packer meth. No. No, there you go. All right, this is another good one. Jets lost 15-37 against the Steelers. Man, I like the Steelers right now, and they even won with Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Hmm.
And the bigger story, obviously, is Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and that dumpster fire over there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's take a second and talk about how Russell Wilson actually looked. He didn't look like how he had, looked in
Right.
Denver at all. He actually looked like he looked in his prime in Seattle. So are we seeing like this new weird, cringy? Because I don't know if you saw his TikTok after. It was,
No.
oh my
No.
God, it was bad. It was so bad. It
Oh
was
God.
just Mr. Unlimited. Like, you can
Oh
call me
God.
Mr. Unlimited. Like, I don't know
Oh
if it's
God.
new or old or whatever, but I think it came out. He did that after the game, and it's just
Oh
but he
God.
looked good on the field. Hopefully, we don't have to see any
More
more
of that shit.
craziness. But now they have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields who they can rely on offense. So good for
Well,
them, I guess.
I just want to touch and say, Russell Wilson. I was watching before the pregame.
Hmm.
During the pregame, he said, I'm staying into my zone, blah blah blah, and listening to my worship music and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, all right, respect. Okay, this man, he's being honest. He loves God, all that good stuff. That's great. But then the more and more I hear him talk, the more and more he has the personality of like a doorknob.
Hmm.
He's
Hmm.
just like, there's just nothing there. I don't
Yeah, I mean that's why Subway stopped running ads with them because he just kept being just weird.
He's not exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a interesting fella, let me tell you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's when a franchise is like, okay, we're gonna stop running these ads with you because like you're just kind of
You don't
odd.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't got it. Um, what'd you say? You're saying something about coaching. Okay, about the quarterbacks. Mike Tomlin, they were saying, okay, why are you playing Russell Wilson and stuff? He's already talked
Hmm.
about it. He pointed back to before the season started. He was going to give them both their shots and see how they
Hmm.
played and then move forward. They're saying that they won't split reps, which I don't know. I think I get where he's coming from. He knows what he's doing. He's a winning Super Bowl, or yeah, he is a winning
Yeah.
Super Bowl, but he's a winning coach in general. Um, I think he's on to something where like he wants to put one guy in charge, but what does that do to your other quarterback? You gotta shop him out. You're gonna try to trade him, try to get rid of him while you still can, get the best top dollar for him. Is that the strategy we're going with, like a car salesman, Or
Hmm.
why not just run the two quarterback scheme and put Fields in there when it's a red zone situation and like let him handle that stuff because that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
What?
Well, on the other side too. It's how many more years is Russell Wilson gonna play? Because this is his last season. Is he gonna do one more? And maybe Justin Fields, because he's only been in the league for 2, 3 years now. So maybe he needs that year or half a year behind a veteran quarterback, to develop a little bit more.
That's
But
interesting.
you know, that's if Russell Wilson does retire soon.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think of that. I don't know. That's a good point. So then would you just ride Russell out the rest of the year?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, and then get into, because now at that point you come at the end of this year, depending on how you do, how the season goes. If he continues to play well, or if he continues to play on a level where he will be benched and Justin Fields will come back out, that
Hmm.
could happen too. But let's just say he plays well for the rest of the year. Now in the off season, after playoffs, all that, you got to sit there and think, okay, is he going to retire? Does he want a contract extension? How long is it? 1, 2, maybe even 3 years. And then at that point, you do have this trade chip now to a team that needs a starting quarterback. And then maybe the Steelers need some picks
Yeah.
for the draft next year because they did finish strong. So,
Right.
I mean, I
Okay.
guess it just depends on how the season goes for them.
You're thinking like a coach and a GM, Aaron. I love it. This is
Yes,
some insightful stuff.
this is just a guy watching some teams, thinking about what I would do.
Yeah, watching some teams, armchair quarterback, but a smart
Yeah,
one at least.
yeah,
I like the insight. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
I would. I'm just like get rid of Russell Wilson because I still like
yeah. I don't. Yeah, no,
I like watching Justin Fields more, and I don't even like Justin Fields
same.
because he's an ex-Bear. So
I wanted the Raiders to trade for him.
yeah, that
I
see
really did. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying with Tomlin. He has that power right now
Mm-hmm.
where there's some teams that need a quarterback. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
Titans
Mm-hmm.
even.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why
Yeah.
anyone would want to go to the Titans, but
No, no, no.
all right. Ravens and Buccaneers, 41-31. Good game. Baker showed out, and so did Lamar. Crazy
Yeah.
game. Both those
No, it was a
quarterbacks,
good game.
they look strong. It was a shootout. I mean, the biggest problem was the Ravens let off their foot off the gas towards the end of the game, which got scary. Buccaneers scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to only lose by 10.
No, no.
Don't stop until the fat lady sings or the whistle blows. You know what I mean?
Well, I think they stopped when Chris Godwin had his injury, because I think they were really going to try to pull it off, but then injury happened on that late drive, and I think they just kind of lost their gas there.
Fair, totally
Yeah,
agreed. But I meant I
yeah.
meant for I meant for the Ravens defense.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Because they didn't they still won, but
Yeah,
scary shit for 21 points in
yeah,
the fourth quarter. Like, are you
yeah,
fucking kidding me? Just
yeah.
shut them down.
Absolutely, my bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. And yeah, Chris Godwin, let's just
Yeah,
that's fucked up. We'll talk about those injuries. We
yeah,
already kind of mentioned all three of them, but
yeah. That's true.
some big injuries, man.
Hmm.
And for the rest of the year, unreal. Chargers, Cardinals. Chargers lost 15-17 to the Cardinals. Everyone's saying Kyler Murray looks great. I don't. He still doesn't look. I don't.
No,
I don't.
no, he doesn't. I
He.
mean, yeah, it's just, but they have Marvin Harrison Jr. now, and
Yeah, but they
he,
didn't
I
even
think,
throw to him.
yeah, I mean, maybe not this last game, obviously, because they didn't score a lot of points.
Yeah.
It was a low scoring game, but
Yeah.
I mean, for me, anytime watching the Chargers lose, because I feel like they're in the same boat as the Raiders now too, because they're
Yeah.
also 2-4, whatever.
Yeah. Two. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good
No.
for me.
Three and
I,
three.
I
3-3.
the Chargers are 3-3.
Yeah. 3-3.
What? Oh,
Yeah. It's still not great.
yeah.
Yeah. 3-3, and Cardinals are 3-4. Yep.
Dang. Oh, whatever. It's still nice to see the Chargers lose.
Yeah. James Conner popped off 101
Hmm.
yards rushing, dude. That's crazy. And then
Hmm.
51 yards receiving. If you had him on fantasy, you had a good week.
Yeah.
Even little legs, man. He ran what Kyler Murray ran for 64 yards. He had a
Hmm.
44-yard touchdown run. I like it watching him skimper around because he reminds me of like a cartoon
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
He's just like, but he's not a great quarterback. He's middle of the road.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, bye weeks that last week were Bears and Cowboys, which we talked about. I'm sure we all heard about Jerry Jones and his Derrick Henry statement. Did you hear about that?
No.
Uh, I should have Joe insert it here, but essentially they were like, why don't you, no one asked the question. He assumed someone was going to ask the question. Why didn't you get Derrick Henry when you had the chance? So he
Yeah.
jumped the gun, and he talked about how if they got Derrick Henry wouldn't be having the highlight career year with them that he has currently. And it's like, you guys play the same kind of offense.
Yeah.
You have Dak Prescott. He's just kind of goes to show you that he doesn't know what he's talking about. He might be losing his mind, like we talked about last week. We won't go too much into it, but he did make that comment, and I'll try to remind Joe to insert that here because it was
Okay.
very uncomfortable. It was like,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
I
like me.
think
I was gonna say that's like me saying, man, we should have got Tom Brady like 14
yeah.
years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
like
We should have drafted him. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but if I'm Jerry Jones's son with all Jerry Jones money, might be thinking about going to a nice little home there.
Pulling the plug. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
too soon.
no. No, I'm just trying to talk him into retiring.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, guys, let's rewind here to the Los Angeles Rams Packer game, December 19th, 2022. This is the game Joe and I attended at Lambeau Field where we whooped their fucking ass. All right. Anyways,
we got a tie game now. 7-7.
7-7.
Mm-hmm.
Who got the touchdown for
Kyrene Williams?
Oh my god. The one time I don't pick him to score a touchdown. This is betting for you guys. This is betting. All right, let's move on.
And I have him in a league too, which is nice.
Which league? Our league?
No, the James Conrad's league.
Shout out James.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Sorry, drink a beer. Also, Lightning Kugels. Brewed right there in Wisconsin. Good for you.
Wisconsin.
Pride of Chippewa Falls. All right. Anyways, DHop. Guys, everyone knows the story on DHop. I got to see him play for the Titans a couple times. Great wide receiver, man. Great wide receiver. Lots of talent. Lots of things that he can do. Oh my god, I'm getting updates. Aaron Jones in Minnesota is in the red zone. Can you confirm this?
Hold on. Show me the field.
Already? Like, there's no way. Who took the over? Take the over.
Yeah, right?
Jesus. Yep, touchdown, current drive, 8 plays, 50 yards. So they're driving.
Oh yeah, they're on the 20.
I'll be damned. All right, Aaron Jones touchdown. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. DHop. All right. He left. He got traded. He is now a Kansas City Chief. Craziness. That's craziness. Like the Chiefs, they need help because of their injuries. But
how does 31 other teams let this happen? One of the greatest wide receivers to ever play the game go to the best team in the league right now. Are you fucking kidding me? For what? Like a 5th round pick? How did 31?
It could be a 4th round pick if certain criteria is met.
How could 31 other teams let this happen? Like, why are we letting the Kansas City Chiefs make moves? Like for good players.
It's all in the script, dude. I mean, the referees already told us that. They're already doing it.
Fuck your script. The Raiders should have got him. We need a wide receiver. We have one that wasn't an undrafted receiver, or 2, I think.
Yeah. Well, you guys are rebuilding. It's a rebuild here. Ask Tom Brady. DHop moves up to starting wide receiver 1, baby. You got Xavier Worthy, who was hot. He's hot and cold, but he will be something. Give him some time. Juju Smith-Schuster, who was a middle ground guy when he played for the Steelers. So your team's starting to round out again, because you got Rashee Rice, Sky Moore, and there's one other guy. Oh, Hollywood Brown on IR. So is that a touchdown?
Vikings just scored, yeah.
Who? Jefferson?
No, number 12. Or number 11, Sheffield.
Sheffield? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Why are these no-name mother effers getting all the damn touchdowns?
I have Aaron Jones in a league too.
Ah.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay. Well, is that still the first quarter? Holy shit!
I believe so.
The first quarter,
Yes.
21 points
Fif-
already. Oh,
53 seconds left.
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're gonna run it more. That means Aaron Jones will pound the
Yep.
rock, baby. All right. So DHop, yeah, I think Kansas City, does this make them a Super Bowl team? Weren't they already a Super Bowl team?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what do you want from them?
Wasn't the talk from last year, even before they won the second one in the row, a three-peat?
Yeah,
Like
repeat.
everybody's already expecting them to go.
So here's the
I,
thing: nobody wants them to three-peat except for Kansas City Chiefs fans. If you guys do that, you're gonna like ruin football for a lot of people because that's like the goal. That's the dream, right?
mhm.
Three-peat. So don't fucking do that because
Yeah.
then you're gonna ruin a lot of people's will
Yeah.
to watch football. There's no point. I'm asking you. I'm using the power of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, please. You already made Travis Kelsey garbage, so just
Spare us. Spare the rest of the league.
please, Lord.
Oh my
Um,
God. Imagine being in the same division as them. Okay.
nah, yeah. That's a good point. No, don't know how that feels. Thank God. No.
Fucking play them twice a year and get humiliated year after year by fucking Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and Travis Kelsey with their fucking stupid.
What's weird is
They're
they're not
just
even having like career years individually.
no.
You know what I mean?
They're still winning.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, that's just how you know you have good coaching and good play calling and schemes. And what's that
They,
like?
don't worry, champ. A couple years, give it a couple years, you might end up there.
Bro, I've given it like 28 years of my life, okay?
Speaking of knowing what the hell you're doing, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I respect LaFleur. You remember the guy who used to coach the Jets? You remember that one guy? Just
Yeah.
recently got fired. Robert
Mm-hmm,
Saleh. You remember that dude?
mm-hmm,
Hmm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess now he's helping out the Packers. I guess he's part of the Packers organization now. Have you heard this? Have
Yeah.
you heard this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you heard
Yeah.
this?
I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it, Nicholas.
So Robert Saleh needed a job. Matt LaFleur got him a job. He is now like a consultant of some sort. There's no
Mm-hmm.
real job title yet released, but he is a defensive minded guy. LaFleur brought him in, quoting, let me quote it. Hold on. Where is it? I think he's got an elite defensive mind, but that's why I want him on the offensive side so he can help us attack the defenses.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Good move or bad move by LaFleur?
I don't. It's a good move. I don't see any downside to it at all. Like it
My
sounds because they coached together in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, but hold on, before we go jumping
Yeah.
all those guns, here's the one thing that I don't like about it. Part of Salah getting fired was he wasn't disciplinary. Remember, there's like
Mm-hmm.
a drama about I don't make the guys do push-ups or anything because that's not how accountability.
Yeah.
Accountability. It doesn't seem like the accountability is there.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like he doesn't even really care that he got fired and lost his job either.
Yeah.
So the passion for me is not there. Anyways, sorry, go back to your point. I don't like
Yeah.
it. I hate it.
Yeah. As a consulting job, I don't think he's going to be really dealing with players as much as like the coaching staff. It just sounds like one buddy helping out another one, to
Yeah.
me, just finding a job for him, give him
Ah.
something to do.
Shout out Sean Ritter.
Yeah.
One
That's not
buddy
what I
and
meant.
another buddy. Shout out Aaron getting shot a job. Aaron, good man. You're a good man. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
geez.
Sean
Okay.
started working at
I
Black
don't
because of Aaron.
let
You were the coach and you gave him the job. No.
I mean, yeah, but it's a different situation, all right?
Wait, real life versus real
Yeah,
life? What are you talking about?
yeah, right. But yeah, no, I don't really see a downside to it. It's just another ear in Matt LaFleur's or another voice in Matt LaFleur's ear.
I guess we'll see. Only time will
Hmm.
tell. And if
Hmm.
it does make a difference, I mean, if it is just a
Yep.
consultant job, you're right. It's not make or break. So
Yeah.
I never, the guy was running up the the benches every game before pregame and all that stuff, showing discipline, and then he didn't show discipline when it came to disciplining
Yeah.
his team. I just
Yeah.
rose me the wrong way. All right, Aaron, finally, the moment I have been waiting for this whole entire episode. I want to do hammering the stats. Tell me how my fantasy team's gonna look because of all these big point scorers.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that none of this is going to help you because you're just helpless. All right, moving into it.
Hey, I'm a commissioner, you son of a bitch. I can change the points anytime.
Doesn't make you a naughty commissioner.
Hey,
All right.
do what I want.
Hammering the stats. Going in after week 7. We are now officially into week 8. So let's see where we're at with some key positions here. Starting with the quarterbacks.
Oh, baby.
Passing yards. We have sitting at number 5, top 5 lists here, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5, we have Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, sitting at 1,810 yards, throwing 15 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Is that real? Are you fucking
That is
serious?
real.
No, it's not.
I did not know that. Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna fact check you real quick. There's no way.
Fact check me. I'm just.
There's no way. What?
Yeah.
There's no way. Sorry, continue. I'm just baffled right now.
All right, sitting at number 4, we have Kirk Cousins of the Atlanta Falcons, 1,830 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Sitting number 3 is Brock Purdy with the San Francisco 49ers, with 1,841 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions.
Okay, real quick, gotta interrupt. That is true about Lamar. What the fuck? That's crazy. The amount of touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Okay. I'm starting to gain respect for you now because you're actually playing like everyone said you were going to or have been. Yeah, okay, that's different.
They're wondering.
Brock Purdy? Because he has a lot of, this is total yards, right? Passing yards?
Okay. Passing yards, yeah.
Because he's nine touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Yeah. Gino, I haven't heard Gino yet, so he's in the top 2, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Sitting at number 2. Number 2 is the one and only Baker Mayfield with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with 1,859 yards and 18 touchdowns and 7 interceptions.
Let's go, Baker, dude.
18
Shoutout.
touchdowns. Is that the most?
Hell yeah.
That is the most.
Hell yeah. Baker, freaking dude. He's like a Brett Favre. He's like,
he really is. He really is. He's a competitor too. That dude loves to compete. Yeah, me too. He's good. He's a good guy. Number 1 would be Geno Smith with the Seattle Seahawks. 1,985 yards with 8 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. I just want to note both Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield have been sacked 20 times this year, though.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, all right.
I mean, because you think about it, like these guys are playing their hearts out, but where are their teams?
Yeah.
Right? They're not really, they're winning, but they're not like up there. So there's still some struggles going on in these couple of obviously great quarterbacks.
Yeah. So could you imagine if they had an offensive line to protect them? They would double those stats, and it's only week 8.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Wow.
All right. Moving on to rushing yards. Top 5 total rushing yards. Sitting at number 5 is Chuba Hubbard with the Carolina Panthers.
Chubby Hubbard, Chuba
Hubbard, Chuba.
I like Chuba better though.
Chuba, I'll go. Yeah, me too. With 537 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wait, he's a Carolina Panther, right? That's weird. Okay, sure.
I mean,
that's the only thing they can do.
Yeah, that's really besides Adam Thielen. So, yeah, I mean, they're starting CJ or. God, I did it in. Bryce Young this weekend is coming back in, so we'll see what happens. Sitting at number 4 is your boy now, Josh Jacobs, with 540 yards and 1 touchdown. Number 3 would be Saquon Barkley with 658 yards and 5 touchdowns.
That's because of what he just put on the Giants. Yeah. Old team.
Number 2, Jordan Mason with the San Francisco 49ers, 667 yards and 3 touchdowns.
We were just talking
So,
about how he cooled off, but only
mhm.
3 touchdowns. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See right there, he's not getting the end zone. Sitting at number 1 and running away with these yards. See what I did there? This is
Too funny.
Derrick Henry with 873 yards
Yep. That makes all the
and 8
sense.
touchdowns. So there's a 200-yard gap on
Yeah.
the leaderboard.
Hell yeah. Well,
Insane.
every fourth quarter he busts off like
Mm-hmm.
50-yard run. I mean, it's not a
Yep.
surprise.
Oh man.
That's why he's called King Henry, baby.
Man, I'm just throwing this out here on the receiving end. Number 8, just showing you how fucking shitty the Raiders are. Number 8 sitting there is Brock Bowers, our tight end, rookie tight end with 477 yards. Uh, only 1 touchdown, just showing like the Raiders are just trash on offense. Like
Hell yeah.
I saw this meme where it's a skinny dude at a concert and he's got this like, chubby girl on his shoulders, and it's like the rest of the Raiders offense, and then it's Brock Bowers just like holding it up like,
Hell yeah.
oh, okay. That's just sorry, that's just a side note and funny to me. All
Gotta help
right.
out.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I love him. Hopefully we keep him and it actually works out.
You
I
should
think
marry
that's
him.
I might. I mean, he might be a number 1 pick, first round pick that actually might work out for the Raiders in the long run, which we haven't had in a
He,
while.
like you just said, you're building
Mm-hmm.
your team on
Mm-hmm.
him. Let's go.
Might be. I
Franchise.
mean, I mean, look at Travis Kelce, look at George Kittle. Like he
Yeah.
might be that kind of face for the Raiders. So we'll see. Moving on to the receiving, sitting at number 5 is Justin Jefferson. This isn't counting tonight's yards
Oh
yet.
yeah. Okay. Good point.
With 531 yards and 5 touchdowns. Sitting at number 4 is Nico Collin with the Houston Texans. 567 yards and 3 touchdowns. Uh,
Okay.
Sitting number 3, DK Metcalf, 568 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Chris Godwin with 576 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then sitting in number 1 is kind of shocking to me because I haven't really seen anything about him. Is Jamar Chase with
Yeah.
620 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I know he was popping off because the last 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
I was playing against him in fantasy leagues,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "What the fuck? 42 fantasy points?
Yeah.
I fuck this guy." So that's the only reason why I know that he's popping off. And then that Chris Godwin one is very upsetting
Yeah,
because
it's looking like his season is done.
yeah.
So
Anyways, okay, all right.
that will be this week's hammering the stats.
Good job, Aaron.
Thank you. Wow, I'll be here all week
I'm
in
proud of
my
you.
house.
But I do want to know who still leads interceptions.
Um,
That's my biggest question.
okay, hold on. You just hold no wait, where is that?
I'll give you a hint.
Is it your boy? If you know who it is, take it.
Oh, it's Xavier McKinney, boy. Let's go. He's got 5 still. Still 5 interceptions, but
Okay.
still top dog.
Looks like Marlon Humphrey's getting closer to him, sitting there at 4.
Yeah, well. Don't worry. Xavier will get one this week with our
I
matchup.
just wow. Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing
All
Jacksonville. I
right.
think he'll definitely get. He's got to get an interception or a fumble recovery or something.
Something. He's gonna get
Something.
that boy gets something.
Our boy's gonna eat. Okay.
He's gonna eat. Speaking of eating, I just saw these Snapple Sour Patch Kids.
Okay. What the hell is that?
So it's like fruit punch, kiwi strawberry, and mango madness.
Have you had them yet?
Yeah, I mean it's fucking bags open. They're pretty
Okay.
good.
Eat one real quick and describe the flavors to me.
Okay. This
Just
one
like,
looks red.
oh,
So
ooh,
this is the fruit punch flavor.
Put it in your mouth. Oh yeah. Chew,
Mm.
chew it.
It's like a slightly sour fruit punch Snapple in my mouth.
Whoa! Shit! Boom. That's a great
Sour Patch Kids,
explanation.
sponsor me. Sponsor us. Thank you.
Sponsor me, he says. Oh, okay, okay, fine. I'll have to check
Sponsor
this out. Is
us.
that brand new? Brand new?
Yeah, I think I've never seen them before, but they're pretty good.
Okay.
And I
Um,
am, as known in the candy world, a Sour Patch Kid connoisseur.
ooh. You remember Rachel used to buy me those Sour Patch Kids all the time? Back in high school. You remember
No.
that? Okay. I
High
digress.
school. High school is becoming more and more of a distant memory for me. Like I'm forgetting more and
Shit.
more.
Shit, that's like yesterday to me. Look, my
Yeah.
locker's still over there. No, just kidding.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. All right. Oh, I got a question. Reese's or Twix?
Reese's.
All day?
All day.
Okay,
All
okay, okay.
day.
Okay. Twix or Crunch Bar?
Crunch.
Okay. Okay. So you hate Twix.
No, I don't hate them. They're
Twix or
just
Snickers?
Twix.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's the equivalent of a peanut butter Reese's? Like, what's as good?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. Pumpkin Reese's. Pumpkin Reese's.
Pumpkin Reese's are good. But just like the regular snack size ones, just
I
ugh.
don't know, man.
I love Reese's. That's my favorite chocolate.
I used to love Reese's too, but I gotten into
Oh,
Twix. Oh, who's about to score again?
Rams. Oh, he gets out of the sack and throws it. Touchdown.
Who? Cup?
Cooper Cup.
Let's go!
Dang,
Cooper Ray.
that was a hell of a play.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up so I go watch the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
game.
yeah. Okay,
uh,
yeah.
we still
Let's
have
just
like
go.
17 topics. Okay,
Let's just do the our projections for this
do you
week because we've
want?
gone on for a little bit long now too.
Okay, all right.
Let's just go through the weekly list and
Oh
call it good.
wait, real quick. Jets still suck.
Oh, yeah, you're
Jets
right. We
still
can't
suck.
skip this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I find fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I know why.
Um, Devontae Adams' best play was a tackle after an interception.
He did hustle and
Um,
get that guy.
he did, but he didn't. He caught the ball like twice for a yard or
At
something.
what cost? Yeah.
Dropped the ball quite a few times. He had
Yep.
issues with that on the Raiders already. Aaron Rodgers looked like a mediocre quarterback.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Love to see it.
So my question now, what does Adams do? Rodgers is obviously going to retire.
You know what? It's pretty cut and dry for me, Aaron. I'm gonna say he goes back to the Raiders.
I I no, I don't want him anymore. Like you gave up and left.
He's
Bye.
willing to rebuild with you guys this time, for real. Okay,
Mm. You know what he does?
Derek Carr.
Yep.
I agree. He will definitely do that. He'll leave. Everyone
Hmm.
knows it. He's like a homie hopper. You remember homie hoppers?
Yep. There, because look at the Saints when Derek Carr's been healthy this year.
Yeah, they were
They're
way
winning
better.
games.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll finish his career there. But
I'm
yeah,
all right with
Jets.
Devontae sucking.
Yep, me too. Jets still suck.
Yep, Jets still suck. All right. I love the turmoil there. It's great. And fuck the
Hmm.
Jets fans. If you're watching this and you're
Yeah,
a Jets fan, comment below how much the Packers and the Raiders suck. So that way we know you're watching.
yeah.
The Jets suck worse. All right. Week 8 predictions. Let's run through this bad boy. We'll get the Shark Chomp and we'll be out of here. All right. Well, I would say pick tonight's game, but tonight is a shootout, so we're taking the over.
Yep.
We can agree on that.
Okay.
If Los Angeles wins, though, how fucking great would that be for me and
Why
Joe?
you got? Yeah. Why you got bet on it?
No, but fuck the Vikings. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's true.
I
That's
mean,
true. Hmm.
I hate the Bears. I very strongly dislike the Vikings, but obviously they're a
Hmm.
powerhouse. Fuck them.
Yeah.
All right. Philadelphia at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's giving up 3 points. If that matters to you, Philly or Cincy?
I'm gonna go Philly.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna take Cincinnati just based on last week. Last week for
Mhm.
Cincinnati was good, and last week for Philly was terrible because of Jalen Hurts. He did not have a good game. I
But
hate Baker.
Saquon did.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be strong enough to pull the team on his back against Cincinnati. Baltimore at Cleveland. Well, Deshaun Watson out for the season. We're going to talk
Mm-hmm.
about that, but run through real quick. His Achilles blew up, exploded, and he's gone for the rest of the season. All right. I bet Cleveland's happy about that.
Yeah, there's been a lot of controversy about that over this last week, especially with
Yeah.
their new starting quarterback, Jameis Winston, making some comments.
Yeah, well, he's got a point. No.
I mean, it's him looking out for a teammate, which I can respect.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do
Yeah,
that. Like, that's
yeah.
his point.
But it doesn't make Deshaun Watson less of a piece of shit that he
Yeah.
is.
One thing we
So
know is he's
there's
good at exploding.
yeah.
Whether it's his Achilles or in the massage parlor, he's very good at it.
Oh my God.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Deshaun Watson going to physical therapy for his Achilles massages, telling his therapist, the funny thing about my Achilles is it's located on my cock.
No. She's like, oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, good times. I think we're both taking Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore's given up 8.5 points. That's a lot of fucking points. Holy shit. Oh, even more points though. Tennessee at Detroit.
I am going to take Detroit,
Obviously.
obviously.
Detroit is giving up 12 points. Holy
Mm-hmm.
shit. That's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
God. And they're home, so they're gonna
Yeah.
dominate.
Wait,
Arizona.
hold on. Let's go back to that Cleveland Baltimore. Do you see the tickets low as price?
$22.
All
I
right,
mean,
moving on.
let's be honest. There's another $22 one coming up, but
Yeah, it looks like I guess we'll look at
New
that one.
Orleans at Los Angeles.
Yeah, well,
What the
oh,
fuck?
Chargers. That's why Chargers.
Yeah, but
No,
Kansas City at Raiders, that's 200 because it's Patrick Mahomes. That makes sense. But that's
and in Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
No.
All right, back on track. Arizona at Miami.
Um, gotta go Arizona, even if Tua comes back.
Okay, so that is why Miami's giving up 4 points. I don't believe in Kyler. I believe in Tua, whether or not he can use his brain. I
Yep.
don't care. Picking him all day. So go Miami. Go
Yep.
Fins. Fins up. New York Jets at New England Patriots.
I guess Jets.
Yeah, there's no way they can lose to New England.
Yeah.
They're just not. If they do, that would be like Rodgers would fucking throw a fit and probably go on a fucking killing spree. Fire everybody. Fire everybody in the whole entire facility.
Yeah.
Atlanta at Tampa Bay. This will be a good.
This one.
This will be a good game.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay, even with the injuries, without Evans and Godwin.
Godwin, yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay.
I think because of that reason, I'm taking Atlanta. They pushed and prevailed towards the end and without Evans, but then they lost Godwin, and I just felt like I was watching that game, and when Baker was like down there with Godwin, like he knew like what he did. He was like on his one knee, and he's just like in disbelief. I think he's gonna be all shooken up and not in a good way. You know what I mean? Not like fired. It's gonna be like shooken up, like fuck,
Yeah.
devastated. So, anyways, I'm taking Atlanta. Atlanta's giving up 2.5 points. I will cover that spread, no problem. All right, Green Bay at Jacksonville.
Green Bay.
Fuck yeah, that should be the way it is. This one's in Jacksonville, Florida, too, not in London. Thank God. If it was in London, I'd fucking be so pissed. I have to buy the fucking NFL package and all that bullshit. Oh God, what a scam. Indianapolis at Houston.
I gotta go with Houston there.
Yeah. Me too. Houston. But that could be an potential upset alert because Houston might underestimate Indianapolis, I think. So just, TBD. New Orleans at Los Angeles. This is the other $22 game, baby.
If Carr plays New Orleans, if he doesn't, Chargers.
Yeah, I like that. I'm agree with you too on that 100%.
Mm,
LA Chargers are giving up 7 points to New Orleans, okay?
yep.
Um, I'm actually a SoFi member, a $22 ticket. Shit, maybe I should go. uh,
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd go, but I could. Buffalo at Seattle. This game is the game to watch on Fox, baby. If you're watching football, you're watching this game. Buffalo's giving up 3 points. Aaron, who you got?
I got Seattle.
You think Gino's the man?
I think they're gonna go in there and prove that they are a true winning team.
Seattle is home.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big deal, and I almost want to like disagree with you because
Mm-hmm.
fucking Josh Allen's been fired this year.
Yeah, he is, and they just got Amari Cooper, but
Yeah,
but Geno Smith leading the league in passing yards. They still have DK Metcalf. They still have Tyler Lockett. They still have Smith. Don't know how to say his last
the
name.
Jigba.
Yeah, and they have a solid run game. Like they're a hot offense as well. I
Man,
think it's gonna be a shootout, but I think Seattle's gonna win.
okay. I like the insight. I don't know. I think Buffalo's gonna win, but I think it'll be super close.
Yeah,
I would take Seattle plus the points, but Buffalo wins by like 2 points or something. It's
yeah,
gonna be something crazy. All right, cool, good. Carolina at Denver. This game, if you have any Denver Broncos players, you need to play them. Okay,
yes,
I'll tell you right now.
yeah. Denver, easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Denver's giving up 10 points.
Yeah.
That Javante Williams, their running back,
Hmm.
that dude smoked last week. He got like 24 fantasy points. He was just on fire. He's gonna do the same thing this weekend, no doubt. Kansas City at Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go Kansas City.
I'm gonna take Las Vegas for the upset alert, baby. Let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's go. And you know what? What I was gonna say is if the Raiders win, it'll be because of the defense.
Yeah, there you go. See?
The defense will disrupt just like we did last time, disrupt Patrick Mahomes, get a couple picks, put the offense in good positions, maybe a couple defensive scores. That'll be the way the Raiders win. If that doesn't happen, they're not gonna win. So,
Yeah.
but overall, my pick is gonna be the Chiefs.
The only way Kansas City actually wins this game in my mind is if they run the
Hmm.
ball. If they run the
Yep.
ball. They have to run the ball. If they don't run the ball, there's
Hmm.
a chance I could lose. But Kansas City's giving up 9.5 points. I would take the
Yep.
Raiders and the points on that game.
Okay.
Chicago at Washington. This will be a good game too. Quarterback Jaden Reed and Caleb Williams. I mean, that's a good showdown.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Washington.
Yep. I
I
think
like
if
Jaden
Jaden Reed,
Daniels.
yeah, or sorry, Jaden Reed. He's my
Yeah.
wide receiver,
Yeah.
number one, baby.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, if he is 100% healthy, which his ribs, bruised ribs, and all that stuff, he will ball out, show out. I think he'll have a great game. I don't think Chicago will threaten too much, but I would take Chicago plus 10.5 points. I would give the 10.5. All right, Dallas at San Francisco. A
Dallas.
late game, Sunday night football game of the week right there.
And I think Dallas are gonna go into Santa Clara and fuck up the Niners.
Really? Okay. Deep. That's deep.
Hmm.
I guess Niners don't have a lot of options on offense. Yeah. Let's give Dallas a win. Fuck it. If they beat San Francisco, I'm stoked because I don't like San
Hmm.
Francisco as we already talked about, and that just buries them a little bit farther in the
Yep. Yep. And
list.
it makes a couple of my group chats quieter on my phone.
Bang bang on the gang. Get
Oh,
the hell out of here.
fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and you know what? And I threw this out there in the group chat a couple weeks ago. Well, they're on their last win when the Raiders lost is like they only trip up when they're winning,
Right?
about how bad the Raiders suck, but the weeks they lose, it is dead quiet in there.
Yep. Well, I saw
Fuckers.
a Niners fan the other day with a Green Bay Packers shirt on. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, yeah.
He's like bandwagon.
Yeah, little fuckers.
All right. Last but not least, New York Giants at Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is gonna be Pittsburgh.
Yeah, doesn't matter who's playing quarterback.
No, no.
That could be an upside alert if Russell Wilson plays and Russell Wilson is on his prime time and can't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So pay attention to that. But yeah, I'll take Pittsburgh too. All right, guys, it's been great. I'm gonna give you a shark chomp real quick, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. Just so everyone knows, Shark Chomp Bet of the week, baby. Yeah, we need like some Joe, cue animation. He like puts like little eyeballs like shark fin on your head.
Right.
Last week, guys. Okay, now that Joe wants to keep track, Shark Chomp hit it. It was a $10 bet. It paid out $30.85, and we hit it with the Buffalo Bills beating the Titans, the Lions beating the Vikings, which happened. See, I told you. Eagles beating the Giants. Okay, so we won $30 last week. We're gonna do it again, except this time it's gonna be much more. Our little fish bet of the week. This is the one that I think is more guaranteed to hit, and you might not agree with me, which is going to be fun. Jordan Love is going to throw for more than 1.5 passing yards, so that's 2 passing touchdowns.
Okay.
It's Jacksonville.
Okay.
Breece Hall is I'm going to take him with the alternate rushing yards of 60 rushing yards. I think the Jets will run the ball against the pass. All right. I mean that seems standard. 60 yards ain't nothing. Kareem Hunt. Here's where I said, he's got to rush. They got to rush the ball against the Raiders in order to win this game. Kareem Hunt over 67.5 rushing yards. He came off like back-to-back, 100-yard rushing games. I think that's a possibility.
I think you're safe there. I think you're safe there. Raiders' round defense isn't that great.
Yeah, that's the key to the game right there. And then last but not least, guys, on a 4-leg parlay, George Pickens over 57.5 receiving yards against the Giants. Doesn't matter who's going to him. They're going to air it out to Pickens because it's the Giants. So that's a $10 bet that's going to pay us a total of $76.15. Let's make some more money. All right?
Let's go. Money's good.
Big Fish Bet will come Sunday mornings. That's what I'm kind of doing now. Little Fish Bet is the first one. Big Fish Bet I upload in a YouTube short the day of. So make sure you check Opinions Mostly YouTube page, baby. All right, Aaron.
Wait, hold on. Yes, there is. I just thought of a bet. An Opinions Mostly bet. I mean, we could start it this year, in the middle of this year, or we could start it next year. But here's what I propose. I propose that the 3 of us go in on 1 bottle of alcohol, like expensive, like a Don Julio, like something like $150 range, right? And when we do the weekly pick'ems, we keep track for the whole season, and whoever wins at the end of the season has the most gets the bottle.
Okay, I'm fucking down with that.
Okay?
I'm down with that. Yeah.
Right. We'll have to decide when to start that.
Yeah, I'd be down to start it halfway through the season. I mean,
we could start it next week.
Yeah,
we'll get Joe's opinion. Yeah, we'll just have to, one of us will have to keep track.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm down with that.
Okay. All right.
I'll shake on it. We'll bring it up to Joe. He'll see it in the editing phase here.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Shout
true.
out, Joe. Joe, we miss you. Special teams. Cheers, brother.
Empty water.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, Aaron. It's been a pleasure. Go Pack Go.
Always.
Until next time. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. We'll see you later.
Intro.
How do I fucking... Okay, see ya.